The moment you decide to stop letting your life go on autopilot and start observing how your mind is directing it, everything shifts. You go from being an actor to being the director of your own mind, and that's how you transform your life. Hi, I am Fanek Hanjia, and you are watching day 17 of the 21-day Decode Your Mind challenge. If this is the first time you're attending this or joining me live, just put first time in the comment. And if this is the 17th time, which means you've been with me since day one, just put since the beginning here in the comment also. And maybe for you, you are watching the recordings. If that's the case, just put enjoying the recording in the comment. Either ways, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you decided to do that, it means you took the decision to understand yourself. And that's already something that we need to celebrate. That said, I have a question. For the past 17 days, if you've been with me here and there, maybe some days you were there or no, if you've been with me throughout, or maybe recently only you joined, did you notice something about yourself that you never knew before? Was there something that you learned and that you understood about yourself that you didn't know before? If that's the case, just put yes in the comment. It doesn't matter how small or how big it is. Maybe for you it's just, I notice I am reacting. Or maybe for you it's like, yeah, I notice any conversation now, I'm becoming more aware. Or for you it's as huge as, I know my window, I know my patterns, I know my triggers. Doesn't matter if you want to make it precision, if you want to tell it exactly what it is, put in the comment. If not, you can just say, yes, I notice, or I know something new about myself. Just put that in the comment. And you know what? That's wonderful, because understanding yourself may help us to see ourselves in a totally different way, in a totally new way. But today, I'm going to explain to you why understanding yourself and changing yourself are totally two different paths. Let me explain. Right now, I want you to imagine someone learn how to swim. They know exactly how to swim. Maybe they check some video online, they read some articles, they attended seminars, they listen to experts from different interviews. They know. They read books also on how to swim. They didn't go to the swimming pool yet. But now then, after understanding all of this, after knowing all of this, they decided to go near the pool one day. Now imagine they stand beside the swimming pool. Do you think if they jump into the water, they will directly know how to swim? They will become the expert? Tell me what you think. Or maybe you can just think about it in your mind right now. Can they swim? That is the simple question. Probably not, right? Because practicing swimming and knowing how to swim are two different experiences. They may know everything in a theoretical way, but practicing, feeling the water in your body, feeling the pressure, not only knowing about it, are totally different. And life looks exactly the same way. Life works the similar way. Many of us understand our habits. Okay, so this is the habit I want to work on. This is the habit I want to remove. I know that. These are my triggers. I understand that. I also understand my emotions. I understand my patterns now. Yet, maybe you'll see yourself repeating those exact patterns that you know. Do you know why? Let's look back. Maybe by looking back, you'll understand why you keep on doing the pattern, even you understand them. Right now, you may notice that the pattern is still coming up. Maybe for the past 17 days, every day, yes, Faneki, you told me I have a pattern. Okay, so this is also another pattern I have. So this is also a trigger I have. So this is the stories I have. I am creating in my mind. Okay, I know all of that. I still come back here and still know there's something new. But I notice them. Faneki, it's not gone. And when you say you failed, let's come back slightly back. Right now, you understand your mind reacts automatically. Correct? Good. Okay. Now you understand also that your willpower is not enough. That most of the time you've been relying on motivation. Now, from this time onward, you know that you shouldn't rely on motivation. Good. Okay, correct. Now you understand that your body is the first signal that is sending something to your mind. Correct? Yes, you know that. Maybe you know most of your triggers. You know most of your emotional reaction. You know your memories that is coming back. You know that when something happens, your mind is creating meanings, creating stories. You know about the mental stories, the mind reading, the personalizing, the future telling, fortune telling. You know all of that. Okay, good. Now the thing is, these are wonderful because it helps you understand how each one of us experiences the world differently. And we are motivated by different things. And that knowledge is valuable, very valuable. But to be honest with you, have all of your patterns completely disappeared? You will tell me, obviously no, Faniki, obviously no. Maybe you've become calmer, is it? Maybe you start to pause before you even react, or maybe before any conflict becomes worse. Or maybe even you notice your triggers and you start to write them down. You did daily reflection to understand yourself. And these things are real progress. Noticing and doing those small actions are real progress. But maybe if you came up and see again some patterns, you start noticing more patterns coming in. And maybe you notice the same pattern again and again, and you believe it's failure. Maybe it's not failure. You didn't fail. Maybe it's because there's a deeper pattern underneath it. It doesn't mean that awareness doesn't matter. Like, oh, now then I've been spending 17 days for nothing. No, awareness is the start. But it's not the end of it. Why? Because right now, even if you are aware of a pattern, your brain still know the only old route, the only old road that it has been using for a long time. You didn't learn yet how to use the new one. For example, if you are into your neighborhood, for past 10 years you've been going the same road again and again to go to one exact shop. Then suddenly someone told you there is a faster way in the other side. And we try to explain everything to you. Do you think you'll directly know that, okay, you're going to go that way? And you will know directly, okay, the next time you go, this is exactly what that person was telling? No, right? The first time you'll go there, maybe you'll feel lost. Okay, so this is what we told. This is the point that I need to go. Okay, now you know the fastest road. So same thing. Your brain didn't know yet where is the new road that you've been given. Right now, it just know the old pattern. It just know that I have this. That this is the track I've been walking all this time. But what you need to do right now is then to create the road. The mind didn't stop taking that road because you didn't put it yet. Like, okay, now let's go down this road, not this one. And that's a lot of difference. Let me give you an example. Because you may feel like, no, what if I know and then there will be some changes, right? Suppose you are learning how to play a musical instrument. Here we have a piano, but it can be any musical instrument. Just think about it right now. Imagine right now someone is teaching you how to learn music. How to play piano. Day one, the teacher will tell you, okay, so these are the notes and how to play them. Then the teacher also will show us how to put our hands on the board, on the keyboard, and also the rhythm, the timing, the pedals under your feet, how it works with the piano itself, and also the finger position, like we should be here and there. Okay? And all the notes are like this, and this is how we do it all. Now, you studied the theory. The next time you're going to touch the piano, are you going to become an expert directly? Are you going to play directly a beautiful masterpiece, like Tchaikovsky, Mozart, or Handel? Are you going to know all of them directly? No, right? Even maybe your first melody will be Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, and maybe you'll try to play with your fingers one by one. Your mind works the same way. Slowly, slowly, you know it. You need to apply what you know. Same thing, maybe for you, you don't know how it is like musical instrument. Maybe for you, it is learning how to drive. And obviously, when driving, the first thing we learn is some theory. We need to know the road signs, we need to learn the traffic rules, we need to understand the speed limit and what all to do before stepping into the car. Right? All right. After knowing all of that, in the theory, you are going for your first test drive. Are you directly becoming the expert? An excellent driver? No, right? Or are you going to know, like, yes, now I know everything about how to drive. I'm going to enroll into racing. No, right? Obviously, no. Because you first need to learn, to practice. Once you learn, once you notice, you need to practice. Then repeat again and again and again with guidance. Because if you also repeat the same mistake, then you will only know the mistake. But as you repeat, someone need to show you, okay, that's how. Is it okay? Then the driver near you will tell like, okay, yes. No, maybe you need to do like this as you step on the pedals or something like that. Or this is how you put the mirror. This is how you turn the wheels. Guidance and feedback and repetition and again practice, practice, practice. In the meantime, you have someone to guide you, then only the change becomes natural. It's like it's becoming part of you. So that's how change begins. Nobody expects one lessons to create mastery. Nobody expects only these days to create you are now an expert in how mind works. Every expert you see out there has been repeating the same things again and again and again. Do you remember what Bruce Lee told? I am not afraid of someone who knows 1,000 kicks. I am afraid of someone who practiced doing the same kicks 1,000 times. He knew the power of repetition. He knew the power of practice. He knew the power of a mentor and getting feedback. That's why he told that. So same thing applies in your life. But the thing is, we believe that in life, we just need to know then everything will change. So right now you need to know that you don't need more understanding. You don't need to dive deeper to check another videos about how to get motivated. Right now what you need is consistent practice. If you are already doing daily reflection, congratulations. If you are practicing daily pause, congratulations. That is the start of daily practice. And that's already the start of it. Now, there is something I want you to remember. If you've become more aware, but you still catch yourself repeating old reaction, maybe you'll tell me it means your challenge is not working. Why are you keeping on telling about one topic every day? It's not working. I didn't change at all. It didn't help me at all. When you go into a dark area Maybe you walk at night, it was dark, there was no light before. Suddenly the light appears and you notice everything on the road. And when you see that everything is dirty, does it mean that everything is perfect directly when the light is on? Maybe that day you went in the dark, you bump into something. Yeah, let's come back to that house again. Even in the house, when you turn on the light, you will see all the mess, right? It doesn't mean like when you on the light, every furniture also will directly become in a very exact place where it is supposed to be. Or maybe there will be no dust anymore in the house. Maybe the dust will still be there. It requires you to clean, to move the furniture to their exact place. In that area, it requires people to walk into the correct place, or maybe remove the dust on the road, or maybe arrange, adjust everything. The same thing applies here. What we did so far for the past 17 days is just on in the light, switching the light on. You saw something that was invisible for you before. So right now, you on the light, you switch on the light, you see the room, it's still messy, so you need to clean it. So that is something you need to do. You need to clean. And when it's clean, it's your duty to keep it clean. Not like, okay, I'll clean one time, then I'll again off the light, and then it's sleep. So yes, you've learned how to be aware. You learn how to notice. Now it's time to practice it. But the thing is, now it's clear for you. Now you know what to clean. Before you may try to clean the room in the dark. Did you try that? Like, try it today if you can. Try. Off your light and try to clean. Try to brush. Do you think you'll brush properly? Maybe something will get out, no doubt. But maybe some part will not go. Obviously, because you don't see. So awareness is exactly like that. Awareness allows you to see exactly what to work on. So now you know your patterns and exactly what to do with them. So today, your today's reflection, and I hope you've been keeping up with your daily reflection, it's only about understanding yourself is important. Yes, what do you understand is really important. But because without awareness, if you didn't know that you've been hurt in one area, you can't heal it. So that is the role of awareness. Without awareness, nothing will change because you don't even know what to change. But awareness alone is not complete in this journey. It's not about to help you in this journey if you just keep on only being aware. Being aware is opening up to a new journey. You discovered yourself. Now you need to do something about yourself. You need to do something about it. Because real transformation happens when you put awareness and follow it by action, by consistent action. You see the pattern, you do something about it, and you repeat it step by step, small step by step, day by day, one day after the other, patiently. You need to be patient with yourself. And you need to be kind with yourself. That is something that is really important because most of the time, sometimes if we know too much about ourselves also, we'll become too much self-aware and we will blame ourselves. Or maybe we'll try to hide it. Like, no, yeah, I am like that, but it's okay. Now I know about it. That's more than enough. And then you become, okay, it's okay, it's okay. It keeps on happening. You notice a pattern and you just keep on telling, it's okay, it's okay. At least I know about it. Now you know it's not enough. Be kind with yourself. Be patient. Even if it comes back again and again, don't give up. Don't give up. And so, today, just write down what pattern do you understand much better today. But you keep on seeing yourself repeating. Write it down. Today, I'm not asking you to fix it yet, just to notice the gap. What didn't I do? What action is missing here? Just notice that gap. Because when you see what is missing, then only your attention will go towards that gap. The thing is, right now, sometimes you're a bit confused. You know things, it keeps on repeating, then you're confused. But now, today, you know things, you know what to do, what is happening in between. Notice that gap before you can even repeat the same thing. Okay? Because that will direct your attention where it is needed. And that's very, very important. Now, tomorrow, I'm going to discuss about something as important as what I said today. You notice that you have a lot of patterns maybe. When I was asking the last question, how many patterns do you have? Maybe you notice, I have a lot. Okay, now I have this habit I want to remove. This habit I want to build. I want to improve in relationship. I want to improve also myself. I want to do some self-development. I want to do this, and that. You start overwhelming yourself all at once. Nothing changes. Why? We are going to discuss about that tomorrow. So stay tuned. You will discover something deeper than what I mentioned today. Because you'll understand maybe how that approach is actually really slowing us down. And I'm not going to say more than that. Otherwise, it's like you are not going to attend the session, or it's like my time is already coming up. So just stay curious. Just think about it. I know you have a lot of patterns. Don't try to change them all at once. Why? I will explain it tomorrow. And so today, I want you to really be proud of your awareness. Be proud of yourself. Be proud that you start noticing things that you didn't know before. And now start to write down what are the actions that you need to do. What kind of guidance you need to get the real transformation you deserve. Because you deserve it. Indeed, you do. And so thank you so much for staying with me for the past 21 minutes, and seeing you tomorrow for that topic. Have an amazing day. Bye for now.